And now our continuing series on the greatest songs of all time. From 1956, Carl Perkins, Blue Suede Shoes. Now, the song was written by Carl and produced by Sam Phillips. Now, Perkins was born near Tiptonville, Tennessee, the son of Buck and Louise Perkins. They were poor sharecroppers, and during the summers, Carl and his brother Jay worked 14-hour work days, or as they called it back then, from can to can't. They earned about 50 cents a day. On Saturday nights, Carl would listen to the Grand Ole Opry with his dad and listen to Roy Acuff, and inspired him to ask his parents for a guitar. Well, they couldn't afford a real one, so Carl's father fashioned one from a cigar box and a broomstick. But soon enough, a neighbor was in tough straits and offered to sell his dented and scratched Gene Autry model to him with worn-out strings, and his dad bought it for him for a couple of dollars. Perkins and his brother Jay had their first paying job as entertainers at the Cotton Ball in 1946. Carl was only 14 years old. And during the next couple of years, they began playing other taverns, and by the end of the decade, they were the best-known band in the Jackson, Tennessee area. Now, by July 1954, Perkins had heard a new release of Blue Moon of Kentucky by Elvis, Scotty Moore, and Bill Black on the radio, and his wife told him that someone in Memphis understood what he was doing, and he should go to see him. Well, Perkins successfully auditioned for Sam Phillips at Sun Records, October 1954, and he was booked to do shows alongside of Elvis. In 1955, he wrote this song after seeing a dancer get angry with his date for scuffing up his shoes. Several weeks later, Perkins and his band recorded the song during a session at Sun Studio, and it was a hit. And before you knew it, the Perkins Brothers Band was headed to New York City for an appearance on the Perry Como Show. But shortly before sunrise, on March 22nd, they hit the back of a pickup truck, and the car went into a ditch. Carl suffered 3 fractured vertebrae in his neck, a severe concussion, a broken collarbone, and lacerations all over his body. The driver of the truck was killed, and Carl's brother Jay had suffered a fractured neck along with several internal injuries, and he died later from complications. On April 3rd, while still recuperating in Jackson, Perkins would see Elvis perform his Blue Suede Shoes on Elvis's first Milton Berle show appearance. Still, though, a massive chart success for Carl Perkins. It scored number 1 on the country charts, number 2 on the Billboard's bestsellers chart, and on March 17th, Carl Perkins became the first country artist to score a number 3 hit on the rhythm and blues charts. Most certainly one of the greatest songs of all time from 1956, Carl Perkins.
Well, it's 1 for the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Well, you can knock me down, step in my face, slander my name all over the place, and do anything that you want to do. But honey, lay off of my shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Oh, let's go, cat. My house, steal my car, drink my liquor from my old fruit jar, and do anything that you wanna do. But honey, lay off of them shoes, and don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue suede shoe. Rock! For the money, 2 for the show, 3 to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue suede shoe. You can do anything but lay off of my blue